Yeah, hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chandan Sudeep, and today again I am going to present another set of information which may be relevant for you if you are planning to appear for the exam 2026, that is Energy Auditor exam or Energy Manager exam. But before that, the registration has already started, right? So you should know prior information before you submit your application for the exam, right? So this is an important video for all those aspirants who wants to register themselves for the exam, who wants to submit the registration for the exam 2026. So stay with me. I will try to explain you in very simple language the important information which is important for you for the all 2026 aspirants, and which will help you to submit your registrations, right? Which will help you to apply for the Energy Auditor or Energy Manager exam 2026, friends. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So as I said, the registration process has already started from 29th June. So if you're not aware of, please be aware that the registration process has already commenced from 29th June 2026 onwards, and the last date for the registration will be online application will be 30th July 2026. This means you have almost one month time to register yourself, to submit the registration, right? So this is an important information which you should be aware of, and do not wait for the last hour, last day for submitting the registration, because a lot of documents are required, a lot of things are required to be submitted along with the registration form. So please do not wait for the last hour. Start collecting the relevant documents. I'll prepare a separate video on that, what all documents has to be submitted by you, what all documents or what all things you need to keep in mind while submitting the registration, right? So I'll deal with all these points one by one in separate videos. Be with me, along with me in this channel, and I'll literally guide you, support you all through the registration process, plus help you in preparing yourself for the exam, friends. So let me explain you some of the important conditions and instructions for to the candidates. As a candidate, what all condition and instructions you should know, you should be aware of. So I'm going to explain you in very simple language in the coming slides, friends. So one important point you should remember, you should understand, friends, that all candidates are advised to read the prospectus carefully, because while you submit the form, you will get a prospectus which you should read thoroughly to understand what all things are required, and you should not miss out, because if you miss out any of the things, any of the criteria, if you're not fulfilling, so your application will be rejected, and then you will be literally be in trouble, because once the deadline is crossed and if your registration is not accepted, you will find it very difficult to get it registered, friend. So please, before you submit, apply for the process of submission, you should start reading first the prospectus, understand all the criteria, although I will be dealing with these things in my coming videos, coming slides, but you should know, read thoroughly the prospectus before filling the online application. Now to fill the online application form, candidates have to visit the website. So there is a website available. I will drop this link in the description. Please follow the link and you'll get all the information for submitting the application. And as well, you can submit the application online using this particular website link, friends. It's a very important link. You should not miss out. Please go to my description. I will update the link in the description below, friends. Now, another point you should know and understand, friends, you should not forget to give an email ID and a valid mobile number. When I say a valid mobile number or an email ID, you should keep in mind the ID which you will give, the email ID which you will give will be not temporary ones. You should give an email ID which is an older ones, a permanent email ID, because this will be very important for you for the registration, and all communications you will receive on your email, right? And not only now, even if you qualify your energy auditor exam or energy manager exam, even going forward, you will have a lot of different kind of communications coming in. So the ID which you will give should be your permanent ID, and an old ID if possible, right? Do not give randomly whatever ID you have and then you forget the password, or maybe you lose the ID later on. So do not do this mistake. Whenever you give for the registration purpose or for anything, this ID is going to be very crucial for you all throughout your life, right? So please give a valid email ID. Also the number is not like any number, any mobile number. If you have, you give it. Try to give the oldest or the permanent mobile number that you keep for this particular registration process, and also going forward for all communications you receive on SMS or on email ID, right? So these two things is very important for you. Do not try it out like giving any ID or any mobile number, right, friends? And one more thing you should understand, friends, that once you submit the registration online, a unique application code will be generated for you, and this will be a code for each and every individual. Separate kind of code will be given to each and every candidate. So this code has to be saved properly, kept it handy, because for any of the communication, for example, if you have any query, any doubts, you are in any problem regarding the examination process or anything, if you want to know, so for any kind of communication, this particular code will be literally helpful for you. So you have to keep it handy, save it somewhere. Do not lose it, this particular application code, friends. And during the application process, so you will also be asked to upload all the relevant enclosures, right, and submit the application form through online mode only. So whatever relevant enclosures are required, you have to submit them online. There's nothing submitted, on a hard copy kind of, right? So everything will be submitted online basis. So keep them all handy. I'll guide you on a separate video what all document has to be uploaded, and kept it handy for you while you upload the documents during the application process, friends. So I'll support you, I'll guide you all throughout, but for the time being, you should know that not only things like you have to submit online, there are also some kind of documents which you need to upload, right? Relevant enclosures are there which has to be uploaded, which has to be submitted along with the application forms during the application process, friends. I hope the content was useful to you, friends. The relevant information which I have shared will help you in submitting your application form, and also will help you in the examination process, friends. So this was part 2. I have also prepared separate video as part 1. If you have not gone through that video, please reach out to my channel for the part 1 of the video, where you also find other relevant information which I have already shared with you, friends. So visit my channel. In the playlist you'll have the part 1. This is part 2 of the content which I'm talking about. Okay, and let me know in the comments, friend, if you're going to appear for the exam in 2026, or still thinking about, not decided whether you should appear in 2026 or 2027, friends. And thanks for watching the video, friends. Follow me for more updates and guidance on BEE exam 2026. I will literally help you out in not only submitting the form, also help you in preparing yourself for appearing in the exam 2026 if you are going to appear for the energy auditor exam or energy manager exam, friends. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Also, please like and share the video if you found the content useful. You may also follow me on LinkedIn. I just drop the link in the description below. Also, you can email me with your queries, your doubts, or if you want any kind of other information regarding the BEE exam preparation, regarding the BEE exam form submission. Okay, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and keep learning, friends.